Your cat may appear the moment you start eating, but sharing the wrong food can make them seriously unwell. Fortunately, there are a few ordinary human foods cats can safely enjoy when they are prepared correctly and served in very small amounts. In this video, we're counting down 10 of them, including familiar favorites like chicken and egg, and one surprising orange food that is sometimes used to support a cat's digestion. But stay with us because even the safest foods on this list can become harmful when owners make one simple preparation mistake. Before we begin, remember that these foods should only be occasional extras. Your cat's main diet should be a complete and balanced cat food suited to their age and health. Cats with allergies, diabetes, kidney disease, urinary problems, or digestive conditions may also need different rules, so speak to your vet before introducing something unfamiliar. With that understood, let's begin with a food that probably will not surprise you. Chicken is one of the most familiar foods associated with cats, and plain, thoroughly cooked chicken can make a tasty occasional treat. It provides animal protein, which is far more suitable for a cat's body than bread, cereal, or sugary snacks. The safest option is a small piece of chicken breast that has been boiled, baked, or grilled without any seasoning. Remove the skin, bones, and any tough or fatty pieces before cutting it into pieces roughly the size of your cat's usual kibble. And this is where many owners make a mistake. Chicken may be safe, but the chicken from your own plate may not be. If it has been cooked with garlic, onions, salt, gravy, stock, butter, or seasoning, it should not be shared with your cat. Even a piece that looks plain may have absorbed ingredients from the rest of the dish. Cooked chicken bones are especially dangerous because they can splinter, become lodged in the throat, or damage the digestive tract. Chicken should also remain a treat rather than a complete meal. Plain meat alone does not contain every nutrient a cat needs. Chicken probably did not surprise you, but the next food might, because some cats become fascinated by a tiny fruit they cannot even taste in quite the same way we do. Cats do not experience sweetness in the same way humans do, so they are unlikely to crave fruit because of its sugary flavor. Even so, some cats become surprisingly curious about blueberries. A fresh blueberry can provide a small amount of fiber and give your cat an unusual smell and texture to investigate. Wash it thoroughly and cut or crush it before offering it. A whole blueberry could be difficult for a small cat to manage, particularly if they attempt to swallow it without chewing. Frozen blueberries should be completely thawed first. Blueberries baked into muffins, pancakes, or desserts are not suitable because they may contain sugar, butter, artificial sweeteners, or other unsafe ingredients. Only offer a tiny amount. Fruit is not an essential part of a cat's diet, and your cat is not missing anything important if they sniff the blueberry and walk away in disappointment. Some cats may bat it across the floor before deciding whether it is food at all. If fruit feels a little too adventurous for your cat, the next option is much closer to the type of protein their body is designed to use. Eggs contain protein and amino acids, and many cats are attracted to their smell and soft texture. The safest way to offer egg is fully cooked and completely plain. It can be boiled or scrambled, but do not add milk, butter, cheese, salt, or seasoning. Allow the egg to cool before breaking off a small piece for your cat. Raw eggs should be avoided. They may contain harmful bacteria, and regularly eating uncooked egg white can interfere with the absorption of biotin, an important B vitamin involved in maintaining healthy skin and fur. Cooking the egg reduces these risks. Portion size also matters. A single egg may look like a modest breakfast to us, but it represents a large amount of food for a small cat. 1 or 2 small bites are more than enough. Eggs should be an occasional treat, not something added generously to every meal. At number 7, we are returning to the vegetable drawer, but for a different reason. Plain green beans can be safe for many cats when they are properly prepared. They are relatively low in calories, so a tiny piece may be a better occasional reward than a rich or fatty table scrap. Fresh or frozen green beans should be cooked until soft and then chopped into small, manageable pieces. Avoid canned green beans unless you have checked that they contain no added salt. Do not offer green beans covered in butter, sauces, garlic, onion, or seasoning. And although they can be a safe extra, green beans should never be used to fill a cat's bowl or replace their normal food. Cats are obligate carnivores. That means their bodies depend on nutrients found naturally in animal tissues. They cannot thrive on a vegetable-based diet, no matter how healthy that diet might appear to us. Think of green beans as a harmless curiosity rather than something your cat needs. Your cat may eat one, they may ignore it, or they may carefully remove it from the bowl and leave it on the floor as a formal complaint. Vegetables can be safe curiosities, but they are not what cats depend on nutritionally. So at number 6, we return to something far more natural for a carnivore. Plain cooked beef can provide animal protein and may be extremely appealing to your cat. Choose a lean piece and cook it thoroughly without adding seasoning. Remove visible fat, bones, and gristle before cutting it into very small pieces. The beef from your own dinner may not be suitable if it has been cooked with gravy, stock, garlic, onion, salt, or spice rubs. The meat itself may be safe, while the ingredients surrounding it are not. Processed beef products should also be avoided. Salty deli meat, heavily seasoned burgers, cured beef, and similar products often contain excessive amounts of sodium, fat, preservatives, or flavorings. A small piece of plain beef is very different from giving your cat part of a takeaway burger. Fatty pieces may also upset your cat's stomach and add unnecessary calories. Keep the serving small and allow it to cool completely before offering it. The next food is much less likely to attract your cat from the other side of the house, but a few cats genuinely enjoy it. Zucchini is another human food that many cats can safely taste in small amounts. It is low in calories and is sometimes included as an ingredient in commercial cat foods. For a cat that enjoys unusual textures, a tiny piece of softly cooked zucchini may make an interesting occasional treat. Serve it plain, without salt, oil, herbs, sauce, or seasoning. It should be cooked until soft and cut into very small pieces. Large or firm chunks may be difficult to chew and could present a choking risk. Zucchini is not nutritionally necessary for cats, and there is no need to persuade your cat to eat it. Some cats may enjoy the texture. Others will examine it with deep suspicion before looking at you as though you have made a serious error. If your cat refuses it, simply remove it and choose a more appropriate treat. At number 4 is a food that can be useful for more than simply satisfying your cat's appetite. Plain cooked turkey can make a protein-rich treat that many cats find difficult to resist. A tiny piece of turkey breast may also work as a high-value reward. You could use it when helping your cat form a positive association with their carrier, grooming, nail trimming, or another experience they find uncertain. The turkey should be fully cooked, unseasoned, and cut into very small pieces. Remove the skin because it can be fatty, and make absolutely certain that every bone has been removed. Cooked poultry bones can splinter and cause choking or serious internal injuries. Holiday turkey requires extra caution. It may have been covered in butter, salt, herbs, garlic, or onion. It may also have been cooked beside stuffing or soaked in seasoned juices. Even when a piece looks plain, it may not be suitable. The safest approach is to set aside a small, completely unseasoned piece before preparing the rest of the meal. At number 3, we come to a food that rarely needs an introduction. Your cat may smell it before you have even placed it on the counter. The smell of salmon can bring a sleeping cat into the kitchen faster than the sound of their own name. Cooked salmon provides animal protein and fatty acids, and many cats find its smell and texture almost impossible to ignore. It must be thoroughly cooked, served plain, and inspected carefully for bones. Avoid smoked salmon because it is usually very high in salt. Salmon covered in butter, sauce, garlic, onion, or seasoning should also be kept away from your cat. Canned salmon requires extra care because it may contain added salt, oil, or small bones. Always read the label and inspect the fish before serving it. Only offer a small piece. Although cats often adore fish, salmon should not dominate their diet unless it is included as part of a properly balanced cat food. Too much fish can add unnecessary calories and may encourage some cats to reject their usual meals while waiting for something more exciting. Your cat's enthusiasm is not proof that unlimited salmon is healthy. Cats are excellent at expressing an opinion, but they are not qualified nutritionists. And now we have reached the orange food promised at the beginning. It may be the strangest item on this entire list. Pumpkin may seem completely out of place on a carnivore's menu, but plain cooked pumpkin contains fiber, and vets sometimes recommend a carefully measured amount to support cats experiencing certain digestive or stool problems. This does not mean every case of constipation or diarrhea should be treated at home. Digestive symptoms can have many different causes. If your cat is repeatedly constipated, has ongoing diarrhea, stops eating, vomits, appears painful, or becomes unusually quiet, they need veterinary attention. But when your vet considers it appropriate, a small amount of plain pumpkin may be mixed into your cat's normal food. The word plain is crucial. Do not use pumpkin pie filling. Do not use sweetened or spiced pumpkin. And do not offer pumpkin mixed with sugar, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, or other flavorings. If you are using canned pumpkin, read the label carefully. Pumpkin should be the only ingredient. Portion size matters here too. More fiber is not automatically better. Giving too much pumpkin could worsen digestive upset rather than improve it. Pumpkin is interesting because it demonstrates that a food does not need to resemble a cat's natural prey to have a limited useful purpose, but it remains an occasional addition or vet-approved supplement, not the foundation of your cat's diet. We have now reached number 1. And this is a food that may produce a feline audience before the container is even fully open. Sardines have a powerful smell, a soft texture, and the kind of fishy flavor many cats find irresistible. They contain animal protein and omega-3 fatty acids, making a small piece an appealing occasional treat. But the type you choose is extremely important. Look for sardines packed in water with no added salt. Avoid sardines stored in brine, oil, tomato sauce, chili, or other flavorings. Inspect them carefully for bones. The tiny bones in some canned sardines may become soft during processing, but remove anything hard or sharp before offering the fish to your cat. And do not hand over the entire tin. That would provide far too many calories, fat, and potentially sodium for most cats. Break off one small piece and store or use the rest appropriately. Sardines should be an occasional treat rather than a daily meal. Your cat may strongly disagree with that restriction. They may sit beside the cupboard. They may stare at the empty plate. They may even behave as though you have never fed them before. But enthusiasm is not the same thing as nutritional balance. There is one simple rule that makes nearly every food on this list safer. Keep it plain. That means no onion, no garlic, no salt, no sauces, no seasoning, no cooked bones, and no assumption that something safe for humans must also be safe for cats. Offer new foods one at a time and in very small amounts. That way, if your cat develops vomiting, diarrhea, itching, or another unusual reaction, it will be easier to identify what may have caused it. Human foods should remain occasional extras. Your cat's main meals should consist of complete, balanced cat food designed to provide the protein, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients their body requires. Never offer foods containing onion, garlic, chives, chocolate, alcohol, caffeine, grapes, raisins, or artificial sweeteners. And if your cat has an existing health condition, check with your vet before changing their diet. Perhaps the nicest part of preparing a safe little treat is not the food itself, it is the ritual. Your cat hears the cupboard open, they appear beside you. They watch every movement with enormous concentration, and for a moment, something ordinary from your kitchens becomes a small experience you share together. Which human food does your cat seem most determined to steal? Tell us in the comments, and subscribe to Feline Minds for more ways to understand the curious little animal sharing your home.